Hi friends, my name is Milan Dolaria. In this video, we start our exercise 3.4. Okay, in this exercise, we learn about the probability. Okay, we already see the theory of probability in our theory part, right? So now we need to use that theory. So, question number one, tell whether the following is certain to happen, impossible, and third possibility is can happen but not certain. Okay, tell whether the following is certain to happen, impossible, otherwise can happen but not certain. Now certain, that means what? Always happen. Okay, that means sun rise from the east direction, so that statement is always true. Okay, it is called certain to happen, means we have full probability, full chances for that event. Okay, they there are the 100% chances of happening of an event. Okay, it is called certain to happen, always happen. Impossible, that means never can be happen. Okay, it will not happen anytime. Impossible event, that means in 100 marks question paper you cannot get the 105 marks, right? You cannot get the 105 marks out of 100. So it is impossible event which is not happen. And third thing is can happen but not certain. Okay, if I say about the question paper of if I say that about the 100 marks question paper, so you will get, what is the probability that you will get the 70 marks? Okay, so this type of event, it is called happen but not certain. Okay, you, maybe you will get the 70 marks, but it is not necessary that always you get the 70 marks. Okay, so can happen but not certain. So now we need to just tell him this event is certain to happen, impossible, or can happen but not certain. So our question number one is, you are older today than yesterday. So it's always true, right? In every day you are older today than yesterday, right? So it's a always true statement. That's why it is certain to happen, always happen. Okay, because every day you are older than the yesterday, previous day, right? So it's a true statement, so it is certain to happen. Second, a toss coin will land heads up. So for the coin we have two possibility, head and tail. Okay, so maybe it's happen but not always. Sometimes we get the tail even and sometimes we get the head even, right? So this type of event is can happen but not certain, always it is not true, right? So can happen but not certain. Third, a die and toss shall up land up with the 8 on top. Now if we see the die, so total 6 numbers are on the die we have, right? There is a, we do not have any face which shows the 8. So it's a never possible, right? A die and toss shall land up with the 8 on top. It's a never possible. That's why it is impossible event, right? Because only 6 numbers are 1 to 6 numbers are there on the die. We cannot get the 8, so it is impossible event. Okay, the traffic, the next traffic light sign will be green. The next traffic light sign will be green. So for traffic light we have three possibility, right? Red, orange and green, right? Sorry, red, yellow and green. So maybe it will be green, but sometimes it can be red even and sometimes it can be yellow even, right? So it's not necessary that always we have green. Yeah, maybe it's possible. Okay, so sometimes it is possible, sometimes it is not possible. So this type of event, it can happen but not certain. Okay, it can happen but not certain. Tomorrow will be a cloudy day. Tomorrow will be a cloudy day. For this things even, it may be but not always true, right? If it is summer season, so definitely it is not a cloudy day, but it is a monsoon season, so maybe tomorrow will be a cloudy day. So sometimes it is true, sometimes it is false. That's why it can happen but not certain. Okay, after that, question number 2, there are 6 marbles in a box with number from 1 to 6, mark on each of them. Okay, 6 marbles we have on that, 1 2 3 4 5 6 numbers are marked. So what is the probability of drawing a marble with number 2? Okay, what is the probability of drawing a marble with number 2? First of all, total marbles from 1 to 6 mark in a box is equals to 6, right? Total 6 marbles we have. Now, the probability of drawing a marble with number 2. So, if we want to find the probability, so probability, now event name is drawing one marble, right? Probability of drawing one marble, otherwise we can write P of A1, where A shows the event. Okay, A shows the event that a marble with number 2. So if we want to find the probability, so what we need to do? So in denominator we need to write the total outcomes, that means total possibility. Now total, how many possibilities we have? We have the number 1 to 6, right? So total 6 possibilities we have. Okay, this is called probability of event A. Now your event A is, if you choose a marble, it is marble with number 2. Okay, so P of A, that means probability of event A is equals to, now in denominator we need to write the total possibilities. So here we have total 6 possibilities because we have the marbles number from 1 to 6, right? And in numerator we need to write the favorable outcomes. Now here we need to find the probability for number 2, right? So just check the possibility, how many times you have number 2. Okay, here total 6 marbles we have. In that number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now how many times you have 2? So here we have only one time 2, right? So that 1 we need to write in the numerator. So our answer is 1 by 6. Again I repeat this question. P of A, in denominator total possibility 6. Now we want number 2. So how many times we have number 2? In 1 to 6. So in 1 to 6 we have only one time 2, right? So that 1 we need to write here. How many times? So one time, that 1 we need to write here. That means here we do not need to write the 2. Okay, but we need to check that how many times a number 2 we have in 1 to 6. So only one time we have. Okay, so here in numerator we need to write 1. Same thing for second question. What is the probability of drawing a marble with number 5? Now give the name B, so probability of event B. Again in denominator total possibility 6 because total we have 6 marbles, right? Now in that check how many times you have number 5. Okay, in 1 to 6 how many times you have number 5. So similarly only one time we have 5 in 1 to 6, so that 1 we need to write in the numerator, so 1 by 6. Okay, so in both the equation we get the answer 1 by 6. And question number 3, a coin is flipped to decide which team start the game. What is the probability that your team will start? What is the probability that your team will start? Now if we toss a coin, then there is two possibility, head or tail. Right? So if we want to find the probabilities or total possibility, we need to write in the in the denominator. Okay, so total 2 possibility we have. So in denominator we need to write 2. Okay, if you want to find the probability, so in denominator we need to write the total possibilities. It is 2. Now in numerator, if we call head, so total how many times we have had? One time, so that 1 we need to write in the numerator. So probability is 1 by 2. 1 by 2, that means 0.5. If we multiply it with 100, it becomes a 50%. Okay, so 50% chances we have for winning a toss, otherwise lose a toss. Okay, again in denominator we need to write the total possibility. It is 2, head and tail. Now if we call head, otherwise tail, so both are 1 time only, right? So that 1 we need to write in the numerator, so 1 by 2. So students, here our chapter number 3 is over. If you have any doubt, please write down in comment section. I will give you the answer. Okay, thank you.